Hello everyone, welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Radio Canada International reports that Canada's Governor-General-designate Louise Arbour was received by King Charles III at Buckingham Palace in London on Wednesday. The audience serves as a formal proceeding ahead of her official swearing-in ceremony, which is scheduled to take place next Monday at the Senate of Canada building in Ottawa. During her visit, Arbour was also invested as an Extraordinary Commander of the Order of Military Merit and Commander of the Order of Merit of the Police Forces. Arbour, a highly distinguished former Supreme Court Justice and international human rights expert, was appointed by Prime Minister Mark Carney on May 5. She will succeed Mary Simon to become Canada's 31st Governor-General. Arbour has a rich legal background, having served as a judge on the Court of Appeal for Ontario and as the chief prosecutor for the UN International Criminal Tribunals for Rwanda and the former Yugoslavia in the 1990s. Prime Minister Carney also attended a farewell reception for outgoing Governor-General Mary Simon in Ottawa on Wednesday, thanking her for her extraordinary service to Canada. According to City News Everywhere, the province of Ontario has announced that it will formally assume ownership and operational responsibility for Toronto's Gardiner Expressway and the Don Valley Parkway, DVP, in the fall of 2027. This transition is a key component of the New Deal for Toronto agreement established between the province and the city. To support the City of Toronto during this transition, Premier Doug Ford announced that the provincial government will provide up to $353 million to cover the operating and maintenance costs of these major traffic corridors until the formal transfer is complete. Premier Ford and Transportation Minister Prabhat Sarkaria both emphasized that the highways will remain toll-free for drivers. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow welcomed the move, stating that uploading the financial responsibility of these regional highways back to the province will significantly relieve Toronto taxpayers. This agreement will free up municipal resources, allowing the city to reinvest in local road maintenance, public transit development, and other essential community infrastructure. According to Radio Canada International, the government of Alberta will begin rolling out newly redesigned driver's licenses on July 2. The upgraded cards will integrate the holder's provincial healthcare number, finally phasing out the flimsy paper health cards that residents have used for decades. In addition to health numbers, the new licenses will feature a citizenship marker indicating the holder's legal status in Canada. The province claims this addition will streamline eligibility checks for government services and voting. Applicants must provide proof of their legal status in Canada and present their current health card to have the information merged. While the government argues that linking health numbers to photo ID will decrease identity fraud, the plan has faced criticism. Alberta's Information and Privacy Commissioner, Diane McLeod, previously raised concerns, warning that the Registrar of Motor Vehicles is not subject to provincial privacy legislation, which could paradoxically increase the risk of fraud. The card's cost will remain unchanged, and the new design replaces the previous dinosaur theme with an oil derrick and a wild rose. According to a report by City News Everywhere, Halton Regional Police have disrupted two major auto theft rings operating in Oakville, Ontario. The breakthrough comes after two separate investigations, dubbed Project Disconnect and Project Joker, led to the arrests and charging of 4 individuals believed to be connected to over 100 vehicle thefts across the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area, GTHA. Project Disconnect targeted a series of hotel parking lot thefts in Oakville since the beginning of 2026. On May 27th, police arrested 2 Brampton residents, Joe Banpreet Singh and Atish Singh, after interrupting an attempted theft. Meanwhile, Project Joker focused on vehicle thefts at a transit station, identifying suspects associated with a Quebec-based organized crime group. On May 20, Montreal residents Danny Hamel-Poirier and Damien Dano were arrested and face multiple charges. Police noted that Hamel-Poirier was already wanted in connection with roughly 40 criminal charges. Halton police highlighted that auto theft is driven by organized criminal networks that threaten public safety, and they expect more charges to be laid as their investigations continue. According to a report by City News Everywhere, one person has been airlifted to a hospital with serious injuries following a shooting in Langley, British Columbia on Wednesday. The Langley RCMP reported that officers were called to the area of 196th Street and 29th Avenue shortly after 5 p.m. upon receiving reports of the incident. When officers arrived at the scene, they discovered a victim in medical distress. Emergency crews quickly arranged for an air ambulance to transport the individual to a local area hospital. Langley RCMP Media Relations Officer, CST, Megan Marsden stated that the victim suffered serious injuries. At this early stage of the investigation, police say it is too early to determine whether the shooting is connected to gangs or local extortion activities. Authorities are urging anyone with information, dashcam footage, or security video of the area around the time of the shooting to contact the Langley RCMP to assist with the ongoing investigation. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.